This video is going to show you how you can create a pull-down list in Excel and use that to validate what people type into your spreadsheet. Here's an example of what I'm talking about. So in this spreadsheet, it asks, do you like ice cream? And then you can pull it down and choose yes, no, or maybe. Here's another example. What flavor do you like, or what's your favorite flavor? You can pull it down, and here's a list of flavors. So I'm going to walk through how to create that in Excel. Let's go ahead and get started. If you want to pause the video and create a spreadsheet that looks like mine, there's nothing special here. I just have two prompts and then a list of flavors that we can work with. There are two ways to do a pull-down data validation. The first one is that you can just type the list of items that you want directly into the validation. The second option is that you can have a range of information that becomes your validation list. So I'm going to walk through both of those. The first one is a simple pull down where you're just entering a couple of items that will be chosen. In this case, I'm going to click next to do you like ice cream? And then I'm going to click the data tab and then data validation. It's going to pop up this box, and under the allow section, I want to choose list. And then that opens up a new source box. And in the source box, I'm going to type the list of things that I want as possible valid choices. And I'm going to separate those things with a comma. So in this case, yes, comma, no, comma, maybe. And then when I'm done, I'll go ahead and click OK. As you can see, it's created a pull down list on that cell. If I click on the pull down, I have the choices yes, no, and maybe. Another or second way to do a pull down list is to use a range of information as your validation list. And you can actually type in the range with the cell addresses for the range, or you can use a range name. I personally prefer to use a range name. So I'm going to go over to my range. I'm going to select it, and then I'm going to give it a range name. In this case, I'm going to call it flavors. So I'm going to go to the name box, and then I'll type in the word flavors, and then make sure after you type in the word flavors that you hit enter. If you click off the name box and then you go back to the pull down in the name box, you can check to make sure that your range was successfully entered. If I click flavors, you can see that it highlights or selects the range that I wanted to use. So now I'm going to go back to D7. I'm going to click the Data tab and then Data Validation. Once again, under the Allow box, I'm going to choose List. And then where it says Source, I'm going to put in my range name. However, it's super important that you start with an equal sign. So in this case, the equal sign says, don't just look at what I typed, but look at what I typed as a pointer or information about where to find the list of information. So in my case, equal sign flavors, and flavors is the name of the range where my validation information is, and then I can click OK. And now I can test it, and there I pull it down, and you see all the flavors. So that is how you create a pull down validation in Excel. I hope this was helpful. Thank you.